The subject of resourcing at the Royal Gibraltar Police was raised earlier this year. During the McGrail inquiry, the Commissioner revealed there was a gap in the force after whistleblowers left. Richard Ullger confirmed that 22 whistleblowers were no longer with the force, 18 of which had gone into government employment while 4 retired. He told the inquiry that at its worst period, the RGP was depleted by around 20%. He would not reveal the areas affected at the time.
So it was a result of an impact not only on HMIC but because of the whistleblowers, but we ended up, so together with the Assistant Commissioner, we created an operation to deal with a resilience gap, and we closed certain departments down which were not high-risk areas for us.
Such as what?
I wouldn't really want to say because it has an impact on police on trust and the way we do business.
That's fine.
But certainly what it was the areas where we don't have high risks.
It's now been confirmed in Parliament that the drug squad as well as the community policing team have been dismantled due to resource shortages. Justice Minister Nigel Feetham reassured the House that although the departments were closed, the areas were still being policed.
The fact that there isn't a dedicated team doesn't mean that there isn't community policing. The Commissioner has reassured me categorically that resources are deployed, that there are lead officers that investigate drugs, and indeed any reports of any drugs offences are pursued by the RGP. The difference is that what you don't have is just a dedicated unit set up for that purpose, because officers could be involved one day in investigating an allegation of a drugs offence, and the following month they could be investigating a sexual offence or domestic violence.
In answer to GBC questions, the Commissioner of Police says that it's not ideal to lose the dedicated teams, but that the RGP is far better now at understanding its risks and demands, and resources are deployed to high-risk areas, like protecting the vulnerable, domestic abuse, sexual exploitation, economic crime, and counter-terrorism. Richard Ullger told GBC that he did not want to be in this position and that no commissioner ever would. The RGP says it's currently rebuilding its capacity and capabilities in niche areas, following the loss of some skilled individuals last year. The force is currently working with the government to add 15 civilian roles, which would free up 15 officers into frontline policing.